Hey, how we doing? I think the audio's all good and going. Whoa! Anyway, hi guys! Another episode of the Emergence series. Finally, I was getting on top of them. Like, it was like September this year, 2020, and I'm trying to do these vlogs from last year and what kind of happened. And I was like, oh, I'm actually ahead. I'm in August, and this is for September. And then things happened, and then here we are. So this is it's November now. I'm now super behind, and this is a throwback to, and I've got my insights. I'm looking at like what was I doing in October 2019, because obviously I can't record around about that time because I can't go back in time. Only if I could. But yeah, one of the first things that happened in October to kind of get this ball rolling is Moving Words rehearsals. So I believe, right, I've said in other vlogs, it was like leading up, we did the audition and stuff at college. And yeah, and we created, this is us going to rehearsals. And yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed this piece. I don't know if I said what it was called yet. It was called Familiar Feel. It was just like a fun piece this time I wanted to do. Nothing like overly insightful or anything like that. But it was just it was just good vibes. Incorporated house dance within a contemporary, but it's like still like dance theater, my kind of style. Dance theater vibes as well. And it was just fun. It was like there's a bit introversion, extroversion elements of like characters and stuff like this. And yeah, people really enjoyed it apparently. Like I remember one of my dancers coming out and he's you're really great. But I think I'm jumping. That's performance. I don't know, the performance wouldn't happen yet. But there you go. Obviously it was a good time and went well. But again, I'll talk about more maybe towards that time. Which the actual performance was in November, I think, or was it January? It was January actually, so we've got whiles off, guys. But hopefully, I'm pretty savvy with these vlogs because I've been doing a lot of podcasting recently. I had a couple of guests and stuff on, but again, I won't go into that. Here comes Mr. Tangent, i.e. me. But actually, jumping completely away from being in the studio. It was actually quite a bit busy month. And especially going into November as well was crazy. I had so much piling on, and then obviously I've mentioned briefly live stuff happening, and it was really a tough time, and it was just getting harder and harder actually. I was so glad when November was over with and Christmas times and all this sort of thing improved a bit more. My December was a lot better. But what was it? Homeward Festival has been announced. Cool. Yeah, so we announced part of the field program, East London Dance producers program. I was on. We had announced the actual festival by this point, including main poster, which was pretty cool. Nick did that. That was pretty awesome. He did a really great job with that, and they did a photo shoot and everything. So. Like the guys I was working with in the marketing team, Nick did a lot of the kind of art stuff for the festival, so big thank you to you, Nick, if you ever watch this. Let's see, treading water, yeah, there's all that happening as well. Marketing slowly. I'm just reading my notes, guys, ignore me. I have to do this, otherwise I'll forget what to talk about, and this is to try and stop me going off on tangents like I usually do. I slowly do some work on explaining what EQDC is all about as well. Yeah, so actually, this is a good segue with, obviously, with all the producing stuff. I was already implementing it into my company, and I'll tell you what, guys, it really does help. If you get to learn a little bit of how to produce, obviously this course is about producing other people, but like how to produce yourself, and like you just feed the things back into your company. Just the stuff I had already learned, like what's the company's vision, what's its mission, what's its values, and you can find that all on my website, on the company's website, EQDC.com. And yeah, you can, if you go into the about, you can see the drop down. So actually, let's have a bit of fun. I'm gonna go my notes. We're gonna go on the website right now. I know the values. I just want to get the exact wording. And stuff like this is really great. And what helps you really do with this, guys, is like helps you as a guiding principle, especially when people come and go inside the company or whatever, and as time has gone on, and like people have come and gone over the time, and or did different things, or came in different regards, or now we have new people. But this is a guiding principle which you can guide everybody, and everybody who kind of just consumes what you do, like audiences and stuff, can understand what you're trying to do. And it's really good in marketing type of thing as well. Whenever you're like trying to make ideas and stuff, is this keeping in line with what we believe in? So our vision is to promote positive mental health through dance and other art forms, to bring awareness to mental health issues. This is our mission, to bring awareness to mental health issues and other elements that affect people psychologically, and to achieve this through different creative mediums such as dance, to help build towards a healthier society. So we want to, like, we're quite a dance theatre company, but I wanted to do more collaboration, absolutely. Our values, and this I can rattle off the top of my head: positive mental health, authenticity, and transparency. And yeah, those the values are really important, because that's like really keeping to the day-to-day. All the other stuff is like long-term, and what we do in the short term to do that, but to achieve that vision. But values is like on a daily, like what we try and do. See, like you can see, look what I'm doing. I really believe in this, and I'm really passionate about this. So I hope you got that vibe, and it's just really great. And you don't need to use this for a company. Use it for yourself. Find out what your vision is. Find out what your mission is. Write it down. You don't have to have it right way. And people and companies change what that is. They just tweaks here and there, or they add something, or because that doesn't quite fit us. Let's draw back a bit. Let's go back to the drawing board. So that's totally fine to do. If you go completely drastically, then you're kind of like, you're not the company, like you're a different company. I think there is a thing, personally, that if you go too far, then people because what you're trying to do is build trust as well. And I think if you do that with with people who consume your stuff, like if you start doing that, people are like, oh, what's going on? You can do it, but it's going to be tricky to try and then switch people's brains to what the new thing is. I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's going to be difficult. But never say never. What else? About to jump into Movember Yr2. Yeah, I tried. Again, with life happening, I was like, it was more time I need to focus on my own mental health. This was leading up to October. Was like at the end of October, like I did recently, did a shave down thing, which you do in the last days of October. But I only made £10, and I think it was the £10 I put in with a £100 goal. So last year I got 80 of my £100 goal. I got 10, and this year we're at 30 £30. So that's pretty better. But there's some time left. I'm gonna try a couple of things to try and fundraise. I'm yet to put my own money in, actually, so that's also, I'll probably whack in another £5-10. Make that 35-40, and then we just need to keep going. I want to at least be 80. I want to get even 80, 85, 90. That'd be great. £100 over the moon. I would have to do something a bit mental. Shave my head off. Maybe not my head off, but my hair off. That's on my head. I don't know. Something like that. We'll see. But yes, back to this, because you see I'm going on a tangent now. This is why I need notes. Yeah, so there was just the whole climactic, just to list it off. Moving Words, Homeward Festival, EQ, like just doing all the stuff around that. So show, festival, EQ, yeah, it was just, there's a lot in November, and then in October, this is October, so we're talking about, and it was just about to get more insane with November. So October, necessarily wasn't crazy busy, but it was about to, and things were going to get a bit tricky trying to do my artist thing and also take care of myself and all these sort of things. But I'll have to wait for that in the next episode of the Emergence series. See you later.